everybody, I'm Arglefump, the Nancy Drew Dude, and this is game number 21 of the Nancy Drew series, Warnings at Waverly Academy. I'm playing this as part of my 2019 Nancy Drew Games Mega Marathon. I played the first 20 games, so now I'm going to be playing this one.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew.
This is one of my favorite games.
This is my center of
operations. This is the one where
operations,
Nancy goes
my
undercover
desk.
at an
Go ahead and poke
all-girls
around.
school.
If you want to know the particulars of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful,
I was going to call it
especially
a
if
sabotage
you're new
mystery,
to the mystery-solving
but
business.
it's sort of like sabotage, sort of like threatening notes. You'll see.
The headmistress at the Waverly Academy for Girls has asked me, begged me actually, to discover who's been leaving mysterious notes for students there and causing the strange accidents that always follow them. So malicious was the last accident, the parents of its victim are threatening to sue the school if the perpetrator isn't identified. Fast. And so, pretending to be a transfer student named Becca Sawyer,
Is somebody saying blackmail? Yeah, you could call this a blackmail mystery, too. All sorts of evil things are happening in this mystery. And one of the really cool parts is that Nancy's going undercover. So instead of going as Nancy Drew, she's going as random unknown person Becca Sawyer.
I'm going to go undercover at the upstate New York boarding school and hopefully find the culprit. I have to use a fake name instead of my real one because if any of my soon-to-be classmates plug the name Nancy Drew into an online search engine, my cover would be blown in an instant. And to make sure no one sees or hears anything that could give me away, the headmistress has forbidden me to contact her.
Oh no!
Which means I'm about to be tossed, totally on my own, into a world of bright, privileged, click-conscious teenage girls. This could be my scariest case yet.
So Headmistress McGonagall, I cannot contact her at all. It's very sad. Nancy will be on her own. So something interesting I find is that normally we have the airplane ticket over here on Nancy's desk. Here it's hidden inside her case file. That's sort of different. So let's start. Here's what happened 3 days ago. 2 weeks ago. Oh no. Time's up. Haha. It's curtains for you.
Let me out. Hey. This isn't funny. Let me out.
So that's Danielle. That's the person Nancy will be replacing. As we'll get told right here. Danielle was claustrophobic. So that was really traumatizing for her to be locked in a closet
the person
overnight.
who stuck rooming with you. I mean, you're the person who stuck rooming with me. Anyway, welcome to our humble dwelling space.
And this is my awkward roommate, Corrine.
You don't mind having a roommate?
Not at all. The roommate I used to have, Danielle, she and I got along great.
I was told you could help me, get oriented.
Oh yeah, you bet. Let's see. First thing you gotta do is read the Waverly Student Guide, which is online. If you don't have a laptop, it doesn't look like you do. That one little bag is all you brought?
All my stuff's being shipped from France, Lyon. It'll be here in a couple of days. But please, go on.
No, seriously, Nancy, you should have brought your laptop.
Anyway, you can get online by jumping on the computer in the library. Just make sure you read the part in the guide about Waverly's demerit system really well. It's enforced by Paige. Believe me, you do not want to mess with her. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, this floor is special because only seniors who are viable candidates for valedictorian live up here. Whoever's named valedictorian gets a full ride scholarship to the university of her choice, so it's a pretty big deal. Of course, the only truly viable candidate is me. Oh, and I should probably tell you about the curse.
The curse?
Some of the kids on this floor have been getting these threatening notes from someone calling herself the Black Cat. Well, the first note's a warning, but if you get a second one, something really bad happens to you. And last week, the girl in the room next door, Megan Vargas, she got a second note, and that night she ate something at dinner she was allergic to and had such a bad reaction that she had to go home. Somebody's obviously playing a prank, but a lot of kids are starting to get really freaked out.
Wait a minute. You mean the only girls to get notes from this black cat person are girls who are in the running to be valedictorian?
I hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess that's right. Maybe somebody's jealous of us smart kids or something, or maybe it's one of us. Maybe someone's trying to scare off her competition. Whatever, it's not gonna work on me.
Okay, so somebody is attacking all the valedictorians. That's obviously not a good situation.
Have you ever gotten one of these black cat notes?
Yeah, I got one about 3 days ago.
Really? Where did you find it?
On the floor over there. Somebody slipped it under the door during the night. I took one look at it and tore it up. But if you'd like to see the note my ex-roommate got, that one's right here. She had kind of a bad experience.
Okay, now hold on a second. So Corrine rips up her own note, but she keeps Danielle's note just special so she can share it to everyone. Is it just me, or is that a little weird?
Got locked in a pitch black closet overnight. See, she was claustrophobic, so when they found her the next morning, she could barely talk. And when I came back from class that afternoon, she just left. No note, no call, no text, nothing. Just gone.
When she got this, how did she react?
She tried to laugh it off, but I think she was scared. She was pretty neurotic.
What about the second note?
Also, that was really mean of you to say that, Corrine. It's like, oh, I don't really care about her. She's pretty neurotic.
There wasn't a second note. Or at least, if there was, she never said anything about it to me.
What are you working on? You look so busy.
Busy? That's the understatement of the year. I've got 4 days to finish a 30-page research paper that has to be fully annotated, utilizing a bibliography that has to include at least 6 published, no online stuff, published sources. Any normal student would hate having you bug them like this. But then, I'm not all that normal, so you can bug me all you want. Not that you're bugging me. Well, you are technically, but you're not really because I'm so... Never mind.
No, Corrine.
Where's that cello music coming from?
Next door. That's Mel Corbelis.
Does she ever stop playing?
Depends on her mood. When she's really, really down, I'll bet if they didn't give demerits for making noise after hours, she'd play that thing 24/7.
So yeah, that's a ridiculous requirement. Just a 30-page paper? Wow.
Well, guess I'd better go start meeting people.
Yeah, I guess you'd better. I'm not so bad, right?
What do you mean?
It's just that, well, you're about to find out that I'm not exactly the most... Never mind. You'll see soon enough.
What she's trying to say in her weird and awkward way is that she is a weird and awkward person, and that's why none of the other girls like her. Also, she doesn't actually have a laptop. That's just a piece of cardboard paper that's made up to look like a laptop. Clearly. So let's see. Nancy, has this piece of paper.
Someone named Rachel wants me to come to her room.
Rachel Hubbard. She's in the room at the end of the hall.
That was kind of mean of Nancy. Yeah, it's just like, does Mel ever stop playing? So we've got a bunch of girls here at Waverly Academy. Which one do we want to talk to first? Do we want to deal with Mel? Do we want to deal with Rachel? Do we want to deal with Leela? Or do we want to deal with Izzy? We're already finished with Corrine here. Rachel's got one of the longer projects, obviously. She has lots of chores for Nancy to do. Bess and George on vacation! Let's see, I don't think we have anything else in the room to deal with. So let's just leave.
Whoa,
Ow!
watch it! Oh, your hair's on fire. No wonder you're in a hurry.
My hair's on fire?
Just kidding. Red hair looks really good on some people. I'm Izzy Romero.
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just transferred here.
Where are you from?
From the States originally, but I came here by way of France. It's a long story.
Chouette alors. Let me have your cell phone.
My cell phone?
Yeah, so I can set you up on the local network. It'll just take a second.
I think I can hook into the local internet on my own. Thank you, Izzy.
Okay.
This way you'll be able to get texted and keep up on all the breaking news. There you go. Look, my room's on the other side of the study hall, but lately I've been spending most of my time in the library, so come talk to me. I'm student body president, which means when it comes to the lay of the land, I got the best map. See ya!
So that's Izzy, the most popular girl in school. I'll say, there doesn't seem to be any real consensus on what character we want to go to. Everybody loves all the characters. I guess all the characters have their fans. But Rachel and Mel are my favorite characters, so let's do Rachel and Mel first. Oh, but let's bug Paige.
Not now, please. Sorry, I don't want to be disturbed right now.
Paige, hang out with me!
You may not come in. Just
Please,
leave.
please!
Sorry, I don't want to be disturbed right now.
Oh, fine. I'll just go to the bathroom.
What food?
I wonder why they have a woman's room. Is there a men's room here? This is an all-female area, right? I mean, this is an all-girls dorm.
You can come in.
At an all-girls school. Hey, Rachel.
You must be Becca Sawyer. Did you see my note?
I did if you're Rachel Hubbard.
That's me. And boy, am I glad you're here. See, I've got this web design project that's due by the end of the break. Only I've got 2 papers to write by then, too. So, since you're a transfer and you won't really have anything to do until classes start, I was hoping you could help me.
Okay, no, hold on a second. You want me to do your homework for you because you've got a lot of papers to write. I don't know about this.
But I don't know anything about web design.
You don't have to. I just need you to do grunt work. Take pictures and upload them mostly. The pages I'm designing will be part of the Waverly School website.
You sure that's not cheating?
Positive. It's a design class, not a photography class. What the pictures are of and where they appear on the page are all that's important, and that'll be totally up to me. I know this is kind of weird, but I'm Rachel Hubbard. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm here on a scholarship. I blew a recent AP Chem test, which means I probably won't be valedictorian unless everybody else totally messes up. I love dogs, I hate cauliflower, my favorite subject's math, and I am desperate.
Well, I guess I could help you, sure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, what you need to do first is take a picture of all the valedictorian candidates. Here are their names. You have a camera cell phone, right?
Course.
Great.
Okay, so this is nice. We get to meet every character and take a picture of them.
After you've taken everybody's picture, get on the computer in the library and upload them according to the instructions on that sheet. I'll check the pictures once they're up. If I want you to take any of them over, I'll leave a note for you on the page. When you're done, report back to me, all right? I may need you to do something else. In the meantime, I'm about to be late for a meeting with my advisor, so if you could get started, that would be great. I really appreciate this, Becca. See you later, okay?
She did not give me a chance to say no at all. Oh my gosh. No chance to say no at all. Yeah, Rachel does kind of have a red nose. It looks like she's got a cold. Yep. So, I don't know if we get a map of the entire campus of Waverly, but obviously this is just the dorm. The classrooms and other places are on other buildings in campus.
I'm here.
It's already open.
Hey, Mel. So this is Mel.
Read much followed by more. Wonder why it was spelled with 2 O's instead of 1. Is this sampler as old as it looks?
It's old, that's for sure. My great-great-great-grandmother made it. She was in the first class of students to graduate from here. Everybody in my family who attends Waverly has to hang that thing in her room. It's tradition.
Did your mother graduate from here?
And her mother and her mother's mother ad infinitum. I come from a long line of Waverly grads. I'm what you call a legacy. I was admitted automatically.
Yeah, I walk into her house, and then I just look at her pictures before introducing myself to her. So this is Mel, let's take her picture.
Who are you?
I'm Becca Sawyer. I just moved into the room next door.
Oh yeah, you're the transfer, the one who got kicked out of some school in France?
Wiggity wackety, what?
What? No, I didn't.
Waverly's primary source of all wisdom and truth has been suggesting otherwise. Hey look, I don't really care, but you gotta admit it's kind of weird to be changing schools in the middle of your senior year, and the fewer gory details you provide as to why, the more kids are gonna talk. Or should I say, text?
Okay, so people are already gossiping about me.
So I'm the source of rumors already?
Welcome to Waverly.
Where's your roommate?
She's the one who was sent home because of an allergic reaction to something she ate after being cursed by the black cat.
You sound a little skeptical.
The black cat is just someone playing an idiotic prank, end of story. Of course, it's not the end of the story for my roommate Megan, who wound up having to go home sick with an allergic reaction that almost killed her. But it's still a stupid prank.
Oh no, poor Megan.
Did Megan have any idea who left her those notes?
Look, enough about the black cat. The other girls can buy into that garbage all they want, but the pea brain that's behind this, I refuse to give her the satisfaction.
Yeah, but the pea brain who's behind it is obviously not me, so just talk to me about it, right? Huh?
So if you have questions for Megan, I think you should call her yourself. 845-555-1849.
Okay, and she just gives us the cell phone number of her roommate. So I need a close-up of you. I need lots of photos of you, Mel.
I need to take a close-up of you for a page on the school website I'm helping put up.
The school wants my picture on its website? Groovy. Blast away.
Beautiful.
You play that cello pretty well.
Thank you. I taught myself to play when I was 10.
Do you play any other instruments?
Yeah, the keyboard. As in synthesizer, not computer. Although I'm pretty good with computers, too.
Did she really think Nancy's like, whoa, you're good at typing on a computer?
Where can I find Leela Yadav? I need to take her picture.
Leela Yadav is Izzy Romero's roommate. Their room's on the other side of the study area.
How well do you know the girl I'm rooming with, Corinne?
Probably better than anybody. She doesn't have a lot of friends, but she's incredibly smart. Plus, she's a social outcast, too, so we get along pretty well.
What makes you say she's a social outcast?
She's so desperate for people to like her, she gets on everyone's nerves. Me? I don't much care if people like me or not, but Corinne? She cares a lot. And it shows.
I am surprised Mel is a social outcast. She is too cool for school.
Maybe I'll pop in again later.
Drop in anytime.
Seriously though, Mel is amazing. Yep, Mel is amazing. I think I've said this before, but you know, high school Michael would totally have loved to have Mel as a girlfriend. That's how amazing she is. What's my phone?
I'm being gossiped about already? That sure didn't take long.
Okay, so somebody sent a gossip message saying, I have arrived. Okay. Yeah, so that's sort of how it works. Everybody in school can send anonymous messages. That doesn't seem like a very safe system, and all the students are going to abuse this to say mean things about each other. But you think the school, like, teachers would monitor the system at some way, but no, they just let the girls send mean things about each other all the time.
This is Megan.
Hi, my name is Becca Sawyer. I'm a new student at Waverly, and I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions, if that's okay. I mean, I know you've been sick.
No, go ahead. I'm still kind of weak, but talking on the phone's not going to kill me.
What exactly happened to you anyway?
I was eating dinner at school 3 nights ago when all of a sudden I couldn't breathe. And when I tried to stand up, I got so dizzy I fell right over. So they rushed me to the hospital, and by the time I got there, I was turning blue, and my blood pressure was down to like 40/20 or something.
Whoa.
I'd gone into anaphylactic shock. But then they pumped me full of epinephrine, so by morning I was all stable and stuff. My parents were real upset. They dragged me home with them, and they still haven't said when they're gonna let me go back. I even heard them talking about suing the school. Anyway, now I'm real upset. I really miss Waverly. For the most part.
Have you ever gone into anaphylactic shock before?
Oh, yeah. I've been to the emergency room on account of my allergies so many times, it's ridiculous. See, I'm allergic to tree nuts. Almonds, walnuts, cashews. My mom's always telling me to pay more attention to what I'm eating, but I'm really bad at that.
I thought we were supposed to talk to Megan about her picture, but it doesn't look like we can.
What's up with all this black cat stuff that's going on at Waverly?
Good question. All I can tell you is, about 10 days ago, someone slipped a note under my door. All it had on it were the words, "The black cat wants you to start packing," and a paw print with some scratch marks.
Weird.
Then, about a week later, I got another note. All it said was, "Time's up." I went to dinner the next night and...
Wound up in the hospital. You think whoever sent you that note tampered with your food and deliberately triggered that allergic reaction?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I've been to the emergency room on account of my stupid allergies so many times, it's ridiculous. And even if someone did put something in my food, I'm still here. I mean, I always recover. It's not like they were trying to kill me or anything. So to answer your question,
maybe they were.
I wish I knew what the deal with the black cat is, but I don't have a clue.
I'd better let you go.
See ya.
So, people are saying maybe I need to take another look at this list. I know Nancy looked at the list when she picked it up, but I'm taking a second look at this list, just to be extra careful. Yeah.
Hello?
Me again.
That was quick.
Megan's pretty well-natured, but, like, she almost died. You think she would be more worried about that?
Could you email me your picture? I need it for the school's website.
Sorry, the camera on my cell phone died on me, and my parents don't have a scanner here. But I think Leela has a decent picture of me. Go ask her. Leela Yadav, Izzy Romero's roommate.
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Nancy's like, it's me again. I just called.
Did many kids at Waverly know about your allergies before this last episode?
Everybody knew. School policy. That way kids wouldn't give me anything with nuts in it. At least, that was the plan.
If you had to guess, who would you say the black cat is?
Izzy Romero.
Why her?
Because she's the sneakiest, most spiteful person I've ever known. You've probably met her by now, and I know she doesn't seem that way, but you're new. Just wait.
It's been great talking to you.
See ya.
So I have to wonder, you know, did Mel and Megan get along? I think they probably did get along. They don't seem like they would be roommates who would fight with each other all the time. So this is the break room. We've got just a random TV that nobody watches. It's the rec room. You don't leave anything here. Get rid of snack shop waste. Turn off electronics. You can't use cell phones in the rec room. Well, that's the reason nobody's here relaxing, is you can't use cell phones here. So this is Leela, the sports girl.
You must be the girl who came all the way from France with just the clothes on her back? Becca something?
Becca Sawyer.
I'm Leela Yadav. Welcome to Waverly.
How come you're not working on a paper or studying like everybody else?
I'm working on 2 papers actually, but they're both under control, so I'm taking a break. Playing the games in here keeps my reflexes sharp. People think I'm just saying that, but it's true. In fact, let's play air hockey. Come on! By helping me stay in shape, you'll be helping out your new school. You want to get off on the right foot here, don't ya?
Yeah, but I don't have time right now. I told Rachel Hubbard I'd help her with her web project.
That's too bad.
Too bad I can't play, or too bad I'm helping Rachel?
Both. But mostly too bad you're being subjected to Rachel on your very first day.
Ouch. Well, it takes absolutely nothing for Leela to start trash-talking Rachel.
Why do you say that?
She's got this bizarre schizoid thing going. She'll say something one day, then deny it the next, or she'll do something, then claim she didn't. She's actually kind of scary. You'll see. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if she's the black cat. You heard about the black cat, right?
Oh yeah, I heard.
See, Rachel flunked a test a couple weeks ago, which means she can't be valedictorian. So maybe, in some twisted way, she thinks we're to blame and she's using this black cat stuff to freak us all out. Not that it's working. On me, at least. I've won state championships in both soccer and basketball. No way am I gonna let a couple of stupid notes get to me.
Yes, Leela's on a break. Her break lasts for pretty much the entire game. It's almost like she paid somebody to do her papers for her, and now she's just faking being on break. So, somebody mentioned, Leela sounds a lot like Lisa Ostrom from Treasure in the Royal Tower, game number 4. So, we could just pretend that Leela is Lisa's daughter. That could work.
Because you're in the running for valedictorian, I need to get a close-up of you for the school website, if that's okay.
No problem. Fire when ready.
Take photo.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there is a problem. You're so gorgeous, I just can't focus.
I said fire when ready.
I'm going to take a close-up of your head. Yes. I bet Rachel won't like that picture. Yeah, some of the pictures Rachel will reject for being bad. I'm like, come on, Rachel, give me a break.
I was told I could maybe get a picture of Megan Vargas from you?
Yeah, I've got a picture of her you could use. And if you beat me at a game of air hockey, I'll go get it for you.
All right.
Bring it on.
That's the spirit. Okay, first pick your
I know
mallet.
how to play air
then,
hockey,
after the
Leela.
game starts, hit the puck with your mallet and try to get it into the goal at my end. And when I hit the puck towards your goal, use your mallet to block it, if you can. You can only use your mallet on your half of the table. First person to score 7 goals wins. Got it?
Got it.
Then let's get it on.
Okay, so let me see. I think... Can I set one of the... I'll play with my phone later, okay. But I want to see if I can set that picture as the background of my phone, because that would be amazing.
Yes!
I just scored on myself. I am so bad at this. Okay. Yay! Haha! Yay!
Point.
Point for me. So it looks like bouncing off the walls is the good way to do that. Yay! Oh! I am just not doing very well at air hockey. I'm sorry.
One for the good guys.
Woohoo!
Yes!
Okay, so I think I've scored, you know, more for Leela than she's scored herself.
And the winner is you!
Woo!
Congrats! Guess I owe you Megan's picture. Next time I go upstairs, I'll get it for you. Want to play again?
No, I just won.
No thanks.
Need anything else?
Did you get that picture of Megan for me?
Sorry, haven't gone back to my room yet.
I've bugged you enough for now.
That's all right. I'm kind of waiting for my boyfriend to call. He goes to Oxborough. That's the boys' school just down the road. Talking to you helped kill the time. I'll see ya.
So, people are saying, you know, if I hit the hockey puck more gently, that would make it not go crazy. Oh, I can't use that picture as my phone background. I have to pick from some of these predetermined backgrounds instead. Well, that's sad. That's sad. So let's give her some time to go back to her room and, you know, get that picture.
Locked.
Let's see, that's a tree. That's where the rest of the campus is. There's the evil squirrel. Squirrel! What's this?
Uh-oh. Leela's not gonna like that.
Oh, actually is drama. It's very dramatic. I can't believe Izzy would do that. That's terrible, Izzy. Why would you do a thing like that? I'm going to search the catalog for more. So that lets us know we need A Story of Four by Madeline Moore. And wait, was it Johnny? John Penvlin. I don't know. Somebody said if you check the catalog, you could get a book by Johnny Roll, but apparently they were wrong. I don't see any books by Johnny Roll.
Looks like I need a key.
I definitely need a key. So I'm just gonna break it.
Becca, what are you doing? I'm telling.
What? Oh, Tattletale. Izzy, you are such a tattletale. You are such a tattletale, Izzy. Great, now I got in trouble. Thanks, Izzy. Jeez. I'm gonna go downstairs. Well, now that I broke that, I should be able to break into this. What? They sure repaired that pane of glass quickly, huh? Okay, I'm gonna break it again. Okay.
Becca, what are you doing? I'm telling.
What? Again? Oh, come on! Fine, I keep getting demerits. I can't believe it.
Hi.
I can't believe
hey,
it.
how come I couldn't find anything about you online, like on your page?
Stalker. No, actually, I kind of blocked you. I don't want you adding me as a friend. That's why. So I just totally blocked you.
You looked me up online?
Well, yeah. It's the 21st century. Soon as you meet somebody, that's what you do. And anyone under the age of like 30 who doesn't have something up on your page either A, has been living on Mars, or B, is seriously weird. And since it doesn't look like either of those applies to you, what gives?
I took my page down because... for personal reasons.
Well, do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Well, who is he? Where does he live? Come on, you can tell me stuff. I'm your roommate.
He lives in none of your businessville. That's where he lives.
I'm sorry, but I'd rather not talk about him right now, okay?
Yeah, okay, whatever. So what do you want to talk about?
Rachel enlisted me to help her get her web project done.
Better you than me.
Ouch.
In fact, I need to take your picture for it.
Whip out your camera and let's get it over with. Cheese.
Let's see. Can I get an awkward photo of you too?
My face is getting a little sore over here.
Well, too bad. Keep smiling. I'm just gonna zoom out just in case.
Could you speed it up a little?
Hey, I'm taking my time, okay? Jeez.
I ran into someone in the hall when I left here. Her name was... Izzy?
That would be Isabella Romero, Izzy for short. Queen Izzy. I can just see her acting all warm and fuzzy while she sizes you up, trying to decide if the new girl is worthy of becoming one of her subjects.
Sounds like you don't like her.
That girl never ever passes up a chance to do or say something cruel to me. She just does it because she's jealous, of course, but it's still... well, it's still annoying.
I don't know if she's jealous of you, Corinne.
I met Leela. She was in the rec room.
She's usually in the gym, either bouncing, kicking, hitting, or throwing some kind of ball. You name a sport, she's great at it. And competitive? That girl loves to win, and almost always does.
Some really competitive people cheat. Does she?
Probably.
Wow, Nancy, wow.
I can't prove it, but come on, a jock up for valedictorian? No way. Something's hinky somewhere. And speaking of hinky, she started wrapping her wrist about a week ago, but is it actually hurt? Debatable.
Could she be the black cat?
Well, she's here on a scholarship, so it's real hard for me to believe she's smart enough to, 1, secretly be the black cat, and 2, divert suspicion by faking an injury and making herself look like a victim of the black cat. But I have to admit, it is possible.
I'll see you in a bit.
Suit yourself.
Actually, yeah, let's talk to her about Mel. Like, no wonder nobody likes Corinne. She just insults all of them.
Yes?
I met Mel. She's very different.
Yeah, I think that's why we're friends. She did say I was her friend, right? Oh, sorry, that was dumb. There we go, sounding all insecure and loserish again.
Are you a Waverly legacy like Mel is?
As if. I earned my way into this place. I was accepted because I was the most deserving applicant, ever.
Ever.
Those are my words, not the school's, of course, but it's still true.
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Later.
Yeah. It's like, what? Somebody who likes sports and is smart? That's impossible. Obviously, she must be cheating. Come on, Corinne. Come on.
I'm here.
Hey, Rach.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Becca Sawyer. Remember?
Sorry, I totally blanked on your name. You get all the pictures uploaded?
Not yet. For one thing, I need to take a picture of you.
Oh, right. Let's do it.
Smile.
Ready when you are. Could we please get this over with?
Beautiful.
Fab. Listen, be sure to let me know when you get all the pictures uploaded, okay? I can't remember. Did I tell you not to bother with Danielle Hayes' picture?
No, but her name's been scratched off, so that's what I figured.
Sorry, my mind is going, all this paper writing, which I kinda need to get back to.
Well, good luck with your papers.
So long.
Oh, one more question. Who do you think the black cat is?
I haven't gotten any notes, so I don't know and I don't really care. See ya.
Okay, fab. I'm just gonna go back to the library. Or no, we're gonna get that picture. We're gonna get that picture from Leela.
It's only fair to warn you, I'm not in a very good mood right now.
Because of Izzy and your boyfriend?
Of course because of Izzy and my boyfriend. How could she do it? Did she think I wouldn't mind if she started dating Jacob? Did she think I wouldn't find out? My gosh, it's all over school.
Yeah, it was posted on the anonymous, texting network.
You had no idea Izzy was interested in him?
I'm not stupid. I could tell he was on her radar. The way she'd look at him and flirt her brains out with him. I just never figured she'd actually make a move on him while he was still dating me. I mean, who does that to their own roommate?
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
Have you confronted her yet?
No. And you know what? I don't think I will. I'm just gonna act like nothing's wrong. If she's got the guts to bring up the subject, fine. But I'm not gonna say a word. I'm gonna let her wonder just how and when I'm going to get back at her. Because I will definitely get back at her. In the meantime, I'm just gonna shake it off and get back in the game. What's up, girl?
Did you get that picture of Megan for me?
I've got it right here, but the only way you're going to get it from me is by beating me at Scram. What do you say?
So this is kind of a pain. Like, she makes me play a game so she will get the picture, and then she makes me play a game in order to give me the picture. Just give me the picture. Quit making me play your crazy games, Leela.
Same as before. Bring it on.
That's the spirit. Okay. Each game has 2 rounds. You play one round as the blocker and the other round as the scorer, and you take turns throwing the darts. First, the blocker throws 3 darts, then the scorer throws 3 darts, and so on.
Yeah, she's
now,
really mad at
the
Izzy.
object of the game is for the blocker to end the round by landing a dart in any section of all 20 numbers, while the object of the game for the scorer is, naturally, to accumulate as many points as possible before the round ends.
I assume that hitting the bullseye is worth 50 points and hitting the ring outside it is worth 25?
Kind of a fun mini game.
That's
I
right.
like it a lot,
Once
too.
all the numbers are blocked, the rolls are reversed, and you play another round. After 2 rounds, whoever has accumulated the most points wins. Just like in regular darts, the harder the section of any number is to hit, the more points you get. So, you ready?
I'm ready. Game on. So, in this round, you're the blocker, and you're going to try to hit the high numbers so they get crossed off the score list. I think I got it.
Gosh,
Okay,
I'm good.
so now it's my turn to throw, and I get to score. Guess I better go for the high numbers before you take them out.
So I want to try to get a couple bullseyes here.
Bingo!
Nailed it!
Ah! So let's see, I can still get bullseyes. Was that not a bullseye?
That works.
Yeah!
Bingo!
Okay, and now she's probably gonna get bullseye. Yep. So I basically try to get the highest number possible.
Oh yeah!
That's still on the board. It looks like 15 is the highest number, which is still on the board, and that's here.
I did it!
Oops, got a 10. Didn't mean to get a 10. And you try to aim for the inner ring,
Nailed
because that's
it!
like 3 times as much.
Gosh, I'm good. Yes!
So let's see, 12. 12 is the highest one here, so we'll get 3 12s.
Yes! Gosh, I'm good.
Okay, so where is the 9? Here's the 9.
Bingo!
Yeah, Izzy is just a horrible roommate. We'll meet Izzy later on when I go back to the library. So okay, so I'm trying to get 7s now. Yeah, that's basically how this game works. You try to get the highest number possible, which is a lot like a lot of other games you play. You know, whoever gets the most points wins. That's pretty common in sports.
Nailed it! Yes!
Rats.
Oh, I missed.
I'm blocker this round.
Okay, so this time, I'm the blocker. So again, I want to get
I did it!
all the highest numbers off the board. So I want to get 25 here. Come on, there.
That works.
Yes. And then 20.
I did it!
Yeah, Layla's got so much sass. It's like, does she really need a boyfriend? All she has to do is hang around all day and just start sassing anybody who gets in her way. So where's 17? 17. Oh, I got the 2 instead.
Blew that. Nailed it! Oh yeah!
And then 15.
That works.
I think I've won. I think it's like mathematically impossible for her to win.
Oh yeah!
Unless I really mess up and
Nailed
let her
it!
get like triple 14s 5 rounds in
Darn.
a row. Okay, and then let me see.
Gosh, I'm good.
Gosh, I'm good.
All right!
Yes! Darn it.
Bingo! I did it!
So only 5 more.
Blew that. Oh yeah!
I like how she's still complimenting
That
herself
works.
when it's obvious she's so far behind she can't possibly win.
That works.
Gosh, I'm good.
Gosh, I'm good.
You
I
beat
did
me.
it!
Nice job. Here's the photo of Megan you wanted.
Great. Looks like I'll have to take a picture of a picture. All done. You can keep it. Thanks.
Want to play again?
No thanks.
Need anything else?
Is it true you're here on a scholarship?
That's right. Athletic. Full ride. Although I have to maintain a pretty high grade point average in order to keep it. Luckily for me, that's not a problem.
What would happen if you got injured and couldn't play sports for the rest of the year?
They'd probably pull my scholarship, so not only would I not be valedictorian, I wouldn't even be able to graduate, which would really shoot holes in my future. So if I get injured again and I find out it's this black cat person's fault, believe me, she's gonna wind up injured too.
Would it be okay if you weren't the valedictorian?
It'd be okay with the school, but it sure wouldn't be okay with me. No matter what I'm competing in, I always play to win. The nice thing is, I usually do.
Yeah, except in the boyfriend department. Oh!
Do you ever hang out with my roommate, Corinne?
Not if I can help it.
Ouch.
Who does hang out with her?
Mel Corbelis and her are friends. No big surprise. After all, weirdos of a feather flock together.
I'll let you go.
Hang in there.
Weirdos. They're such weirdos. Yeah. So I think, let's see. There's a hidden key here. And that's it. And let's make some, let's do Snack Shack, because we get a key when we do Snack Shack, too. Right? Where's Snack Shack? It's right here. Oh, do I not know okay. I need to check some basic things before I can do Snack Shack. That is, I need to log onto the computer and learn I have to do Snack Shack.
Those are Roman numerals.
Those are Roman numerals. So what is this? 2929. I don't know off the top of my head what this Roman numerals is. I'll check it out later. That wasn't the thing I was trying to look at. Okay, give me a second. I need to see that Corinne is a library person. And here's a book on Roman numerals. If you don't know the password to the school website, you need to check with the student body president. Okay, here we go. Hi, student body president.
Bonjour. Unfortunately, that and chouette alors are all the French I know. Hey, my condolences on your roommate assignment. You know, it might not be too late to get it changed.
You don't like Corinne either?
Nobody likes Corinne.
She must have some friends.
Nope. Nobody who's worth being friends with, anyway. But look, don't worry. Everyone knows rooming with Corinne wasn't your idea. As long as you don't hang out with her, nobody's gonna hold it against you.
Yeah, it looks like the Roman numerals are 2641. I'm kind of surprised that Ranger Jeff Akers doesn't just pop out of nowhere and explain the Roman numeral system. That would be funny. That would be weird, but it would be funny.
Sounds like who you hang out with around here is pretty important.
Hey, this is the real world. It's important no matter where you are. Now I'm lucky. My roommate's Leela Yadev, athletic superstar and savior of Waverly's athletic program.
And she's got a hot boyfriend who I just stole.
We actually get along fine. Probably because we're pretty much equals. Everyone knows who she is, and everyone knows who I am. A word to the wise. Avoid hanging out with your roommate as much as possible.
Okay if I take a close-up of you? Rachel needs it for the school website.
Rachel roped you into helping her, huh? Lucky you. Your first day, you get to spend it with every loser in our class. Ready for my close-up, darling?
Darling. I'm gonna get an extra zoom on you.
I said I'm ready.
I'm not ready yet. I'm taking a picture. See if I get a picture of her while she's talking.
Already.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. So, what's this about you stealing Leela's boyfriend?
What's this about your stealing Leela's boyfriend?
The guy asked me to Oxborough's holiday bash, and I said yes. Big whoop.
But he was dating Leela.
It's a free country. He can date whomever he wants. Look, I don't steal boyfriends, okay? I don't have to. Guys are just naturally attracted to me. I know how conceited that sounds, but it's the truth. Leela had her chance with this guy. She couldn't cut it, so now he's into me. She's just gonna have to deal with it.
Ouch.
I get the impression Rachel's not one of your favorite people.
She's no one's favorite people. Even Corinne doesn't like her.
Ooh, ow, ooh.
She seems nice enough.
She has no business being here, either socially or academically, and she knows it. She makes no effort to fit in because she knows she never will. Gotta give her that much.
Corinne kind of hates everybody, though. We noticed.
Apparently, I need to get a password from you before I can use the school's computer.
That's right. Unfortunately, I need to finish this DNA model before I can give it to you. Too bad, huh?
I can't get it from anyone else?
Nope.
If I help you with your DNA homework, will you give me that computer password?
Sure, you bet. Excellent idea. Okay, here's what you need to do. You just have to make sure adenine is always paired with thymine and cytosine is always paired with guanine. And make sure each pair is connected to a sugar on the alternating sugar phosphate side. Just jump in. You'll figure it out. When you're done, bring it back, and if you get it right, I'll tell you the password.
Sounds good.
What else is going on?
So Nancy has to do everybody's homework, basically.
I'll catch you later.
No prob.
Okay, so... let me see. Is it blue with yellow? Okay, it's red with blue. Red and blue go together. Cool. So it's red and blue. I feel like it would be easier if the game just said, hey, red and blue always go together, because that's the one I need to know. I totally messed up on this puzzle, so I'm restarting, and hopefully I'll get it right this time. I think we start off with the blue and reds, because those are easiest. So blue goes with red. So this would be a good place for that blue. Yeah, we've got one single red, so that single red goes with the single blue, and this single red goes with that single blue, if that makes sense. Okay, so then pretty much everything else is going to be black and yellow. So the tough one to figure out was this one. Actually, hey, let's see if we can get are there any like single blacks here? That could be it. That could be it, but then we'd be missing a piece here. So that's a no. That again would be missing a piece there, so that's a no. That could be it, but we're missing a piece there, so that's a no. And then this is attached to another one. Okay, so this 100% has to be that piece. It's the only one that comes with a match. So next we need to figure out, okay, what yellows do we have? So to get a yellow there on this left area, we'd have to do this big yellow. So we need one of these black pieces here. This one. That fits perfectly without overlap. See, if I tried to do this piece here, there would be a ton of overlap. Not a ton of overlap, but the pink pieces would be overlapping each other, and it would be very, very sad. We need a piece here to match those, so it's obviously going to be this one. Now let's see if we can figure out where we get this giant one. Okay, so this giant piece, two possible ways it can go. If it goes here, there's no way we can get a piece there, so that's not it. If it goes here, again, no way to get a piece there, so that's not it. So it's either going to go here, here, or here, and here. We've got 4 possibilities. I don't know how to narrow it down yet. So, yeah, that's tough. So I could try putting in the red and blue pieces first. I think we're at the point where we need to just start guessing at where pieces go. Let's see. If I put in this piece, that doesn't work. So obviously I'm putting in this piece there. So what goes here? Do I have a piece which at all fits in this spot? Like, that's how I would make that work. Was there anything else which fit in that spot better? I'd have to do those 2 pieces. No, it looks like I would have to do this and then this singular piece there. So, in order to get this, I'd have to get this longer piece down there. Let's fit these final pieces in. Please be correct. So this tall piece could go here or here. This piece has things sticking on both ends, so it would have to go here. And then this piece there. I think that's it. I think we got it. Izzy.
Finished with that DNA model?
Check it out. Check it out, Izzy.
Here it is.
Awesome. Okay, your password is WAC35NE136.
WAC35NE136. Got it.
Am I
Thanks.
supposed to
What
memorize
else is going on?
that? That is a long, long password.
What's your take on Mel?
All that edgy, free spirit, deep thinking stuff is just an act. She knows she can't cut it here, so she's making it look like she doesn't care.
You don't think she's that smart?
Book smart? Maybe. People smart? Complete zero. If her mother hadn't gone here, they wouldn't have allowed her within 50 miles of this place. In fact, I think she's a borderline psychopath.
Wow, I think you're a borderline psychopath.
I've harassed you enough.
Adios.
So it was... Yeah, Izzy's just a total jerk. Okay, so WAC 35 and E 136.
I'm in charge of the snack shop? This should be interesting.
So Nancy
I
just
don't even know
realized
where it is.
she's in charge of the snack shop. And student life. Demerits. So I've got a lot of demerits. So how many demerits do I get? I don't know. If you get too many demerits, you get kicked out of school, so it's very, very sad. Let's attach our photo. So it was academics, valedictorian. I just want to see if Mel will accept, if Rachel will accept the crazy photos. I think that's it for now. I don't think we have room for any more photos. So 15 demerits before you get kicked out. I'm sure it's on the note somewhere.
Can't check that off yet.
I guess I didn't read everything on the website yet. A lot of the links are dead though, so that's kind of a pain. Dead links, come on. Oh well. What's this?
Sounds like the black cat stalking Izzy.
Oh no! So snack shop right here.
Okay, everybody. Snack shop's open.
And a bunch of invisible students come to get their snack shop
I hate
orders.
to admit it, but I really like calculus.
No, you don't.
No, I do. I like
Come get your
that
order.
class.
Everybody does. Mr. Harris is like the best looking teacher in the whole universe.
Food's ready.
It's supposed to snow pretty soon. Blizzard type snow.
Yeah, this is pretty simple.
Food's ready.
We're just making all the food that's on the list. Cookies are baked in here. Let's see, toasted bread. Obviously, we put bread in the toaster to get toasted bread. Here's your cookie.
Order's ready.
And sometimes we get to hear the girls gossiping. We got to hear a little bit of gossip about Mr. Harris, the hottest teacher ever. Oh, why can't we go into the math building and see what he looks like, huh?
There. All done. Whoa.
And Nancy just finds a key.
Wonder what this is to.
It sort of looks like somebody just threw a key at Nancy while she was busy working. Yeah, I think the only classroom we have in this building is this, it's a history classroom. So let's see how those web photos worked. Let's see how Rachel likes them. So, academics, valedictorian race, bad, bad, bad. Oh, come on. So who do I still need pictures of? So I got... Let's see, picture of Rachel. And Leela, right? No, that was 2 pictures of Leela. Who is number 5? Mel. Mel's number 5. And this should be good. Let's go to Rachel and tell her we're finished with her website.
Go away, please.
I don't want to go away.
You may not come in. Just leave.
Please be my friend, Paige.
It's not locked.
How about that? This door's not locked.
Hey, you got everyone's picture uploaded.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Fab. Now I need you to lay out the web page. Just get back on the computer, log in, and click on the Meet the Candidates link again. It'll take you to a description of exactly where I want everything to go.
Okay, this is a difficult puzzle.
No problem.
I'll check the page when you're done to make sure everything's kosher. If anything's in the wrong place, I'll leave you a message describing what needs to be fixed.
And once the layout is perfect,
report back to me, because I'll probably have something else for you to do.
I knew you were going to say that.
In case I forgot to say it before, I'm really grateful for your help. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
Don't worry about it. It'll be nice just having you as a friend.
Right.
Friends. I've heard about those before. I think I read a book which mentioned friends. Yeah. Yeah, so Rachel, like a lot of other characters in the Nancy Drew thing, it's like she knows what the correct solution is. She's still going to force you to get the correct solution anyway, even though it's way less work if she just fixes the situation herself. So, it's going to go like this. And some of the dialogue gives you hints for this puzzle, like Leela mentioned psychology, so you know that she's the psych major. Rachel says, I'm from Pittsburgh. My favorite subject is math. That was a while ago, though. That was like an hour ago, so I don't blame you if you've forgotten that. I'm just going to put in all the answers. What you're supposed to do is... Uh-oh. Get gossipy messages. So, Concord, New Hampshire, New York, Greenwich, Connecticut, and Newport, Rhode Island. Oh, getting everybody's names is pretty easy. That's the one I could do on my own without help. But yeah, you're supposed to put up all the... It's just like the previous game, where we had to sort all the people, at the wedding table. In this game, we're sorting all the people on the website. You just follow the clues, you put them all together, and if there's a mistake, obviously, Rachel tells you, so that's helpful, too.
That should do it, I hope.
Megan's picture is completely acceptable, even though it's clearly just a picture of a picture. Okay, Rachel, what chores do you have for me to do now?
Someone didn't lock their door.
It's not locked.
Something's wrong with the webpage. I left my comments online.
I messed up the names? Oh no! Well, this... I obviously messed up on purpose, so I could show you what it's like when she corrects something you did. Yeah. I say the names are easy and then I immediately mess up on them. Oh, ouch, that's painful. Mel and Leela got mixed up. So that's what it looks like.
That should do it, I hope.
When you get something messed up. Yeah, oh well.
Someone didn't lock their door.
You can come in.
Nancy just makes such a big deal about Rachel not locking her door. I don't know why.
Becca, nice job on the layout.
Thank you. What's next?
Next, I need you to take a few more pictures. Here's a list. They're all things that are special to Waverly Academy somehow. Iconic, I guess you'd say. They can all be found on the school grounds. The only one that might be a little problematic is the picture of Rita Hollowell and her cat. She was one of Waverly's founding teachers. There's a couple of references to the picture in the school records, but it hasn't been seen in eons. But if you can find it, and I can get a photo of that photo up on the website, it would be such an incredible coup that it might even put me back in the running for valedictorian.
I'll give it my best shot.
So we need to find a long-lost picture that nobody has seen for over 100 years.
Upload them like before. I'll check them when they're up, and if I see any problems, I'll leave a note for you on the page. Come back to me when you're done.
I'll stop hassling you now.
So long.
Yeah, Rachel's very busy, but not busy enough to make these long, detailed lists. So, let's get these pictures started. I think most of them are downstairs. Oh, I should probably check my phone. Do you want me to do Kareen's puzzle now? Because we can do Kareen's puzzle now. I don't have to do any of these puzzles in a very specific order.
That's not very nice. But then, gossip seldom is.
I got a credit. Yay, I got a credit.
Plagiarism?
Mel is a
Is
plagiarist.
that true, or is it just a rumor? Looks like Mel got another note.
Oh no, Mel's having a hard day. I just got a gajillion messages. It's hard to keep track of them all. So that was thing number 2. This is the tough one to get. We have to zoom in correctly. This is the only one you have to zoom in on. So what else is on the list? I got the wood emblem, the arch. The US map is going to be hard to get to. The oak tree isn't going to be very tough. The oak tree is just right here. And then, yeah, let's see. Here's another puzzle. Yeah. We can do this. It's a math puzzle. Nancy sees this, and she'll realize I have to do a math puzzle. Checked out to Leela Yada. Leela's checked.
Looks like I need a key.
That's the random key we found earlier. So first academic win trophy was this one. So the Mel plagiarism thing is optional, actually. You're supposed to do it in order to get a piece of paper which tells you this is the academic win trophy, or you could just pick up the academic win trophy and get the picture. Just right off the bat, no big deal. So where does this go? Not student life. About us? Why Waverly? Download the photos. I hope Rachel likes those photos. Oh yeah, and we need to look up the music stuff, so we're gonna look up music. I'm not sure we can look up the fine dining yet. So Mel's got a book on music. And fine dining, Rachel has the fine dining book. So help Mel? Sure. Why Waverly? Izzy. Izzy's the reason why you want to go to Waverly. Yeah. Izzy is definitely the reason we need to go to Waverly Academy. So let's see if that got accepted. Wrong photo. Okay, all my other photos got accepted though. Let's see, I'm gonna ask Leela for the
Hey,
the
what's
photo.
going on?
No, I'm not.
I'll let you go.
Hang in there.
I was gonna ask her for that book she checked out, but Nancy doesn't know she needs it yet. Let's talk to Rachel.
How about that? This door's not locked.
I'm here.
Not now, okay?
But I have questions.
Not now, okay?
Okay. Fine, I'll just go to Mel then. Mel's the only one who will talk to me.
How about that? This door's not locked.
I'm here.
It's not true, if that's what you want to know.
So they're not going to expel you?
They're sure talking about it, which is so unfair. I mean, I may bend the rules now and then, especially the stupid ones, but I have never cheated on a test or turned in a paper somebody else wrote. Ever.
Ever. That is cheating.
Can you prove that you didn't?
I'm not allowed to try. They've locked my computer account to make sure I don't mess with anything on Paper Trail.
Paper trail?
Yeah, clearly we need to find a picture of Mr. Harris, the hot math teacher, and put his picture up on the Y Waverly page.
Papertrail.edu. It's a website all the teachers here go to when they want to compare a paper that's been handed in with papers available on the internet. Students aren't supposed to know about it. Mrs. Arlington, that's my art history teacher, she matched my paper with something on Paper Trail. Not only is it insulting that they'd think I'd cheat, but that I do it in such a way that I was sure to get caught? Come on, I am not that stupid.
Is it true you recently got a second note from the Black Cat?
Yeah, I got the first note the day after Megan left. If I could just get online, I could clear all this up, but I can't, and whoever this Black Cat person is knows it. This is just so frustrating. Unless... Becca, look, I'm not anyone's favorite person at this school.
You're
The
my
kids, the
favorite!
teachers. If I get kicked out, nobody's gonna care. I don't deserve this, and I need help. Just before the school booted me offline, I got a glimpse of the IP address of whoever posted the paper I supposedly plagiarized. I didn't get a chance to write it down, but I do remember that none of the digits in it repeated. See if you can track it down. That's all I'm asking. Could you do that? Please?
Yeah, I can do that. Sure. Hunting down the facts is kind of a hobby with me anyway.
Here's the paper I got back from Mrs. Arlington. Just go to the academics page on the school website and look under Resources for Paper Trail. If you enter a data source code, it'll tell you the IP address of the person who posted the paper I allegedly stole from.
So it's Mello on the cello. We're saving you.
Thank you, Becca. Oh man, just knowing someone's on my side is a huge relief. Anyway, what's new with you?
I'd better get going.
Door's always open.
I guess we can't talk to her about the music book yet either. Don't worry, Nancy will eventually figure out she needs to solve these puzzles. So it was in the academics, resources, and the... Oh, jeez. This involves a lot of work. So, 9873348. 9873348. 989. Okay, I'll try it again. 987.334.8. You can use any of the numbers on the left. So we we need to find none of the numbers repeat. So solution 69, 57, 284, and 103.
If the date on this paper is correct, then whoever posted the paper online did so after Mel turned it in, which proves she didn't copy it.
Yay!
Jacob Price. I wonder if that's the same Jacob Izzy allegedly stole from Leela.
So Leela stole the boyfriend and got the boyfriend to frame Mel. Wow.
How's it going?
What a jerk.
What do you think about Mel and that plagiarism charge?
I'm not surprised. Like I said, she's psycho. She wouldn't think twice about doing something like that.
Apparently someone named Jacob Price tried to make it look like Mel plagiarized her own paper.
You mean Jacob framed her? Yeah, right.
Isn't Jacob Price your current boyfriend?
Yeah, but don't forget. Until very, very recently, Jacob was Leela's boyfriend. You want to point fingers? Maybe you should start with my roommate.
Fine. I will accuse her as well.
What do you think your chances are for making valedictorian?
Chance has nothing to do with it. I deserve to be valedictorian. Therefore, I'm going to be valedictorian.
None of the other girls deserve it?
Absolutely not. Look, It's not just a matter of getting the highest grades. The faculty also looks at extracurricular activities, leadership, community service, school spirit, things I totally excel at. I'm going to be valedictorian, and then I'm going to Harvard.
Thanks for all the advice.
Pop in anytime.
I'm glad Lizzie has a good life plan, but I hope she has a backup, just in case she doesn't make valedictorian. So I want to save my game here. Actually, no, I don't want to save my game here. So I'm going to see what happens if I skip ahead. No.
What's up, Rooney?
Let's get the key from
Do you know where I can
Green.
get the key that opens the special collections cabinet in the library?
You can get it from me. How bad do you want it?
Kind of bad. There's a book in the collection I'd really like to look at.
Okay, here's the deal.
See.
I'll give you the key to the cabinet if you can finish these orthographic views for me.
No,
How do I do
Nancy's
that?
Gonna do her
Just figure out which
homework.
views go with which object. Each object has a front, top, and side view. Those are examples in case you need them.
I can do that.
Bring them back when you're done. Anything else?
Any idea where that book that's missing from the library is?
Why? Are you an Edgar Allan Poe fan?
I'd like to find it so I can earn some extra credits.
You and me both. Unfortunately, I don't have a clue who has it.
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Later.
Yeah, so that giant website, Nancy picks up on the one thing on the website which is important to the storyline. Nancy's really good at that. So with this puzzle, we just want to show all these things in 3 dimensions! Now, whoever came up with this puzzle is obviously somebody who is much better at thinking 3-dimensionally than I am.
You finished those ortho views for me?
There you go.
Looks great. Thanks. Here's the key to the cabinet. Whatever books you take out, be sure to put them back when you're done. They're too old and fragile to carry around.
I will.
And leave the key in the lock. I'll grab it later.
Yes, so this is why Corinne doesn't have friends. She just makes everybody do her homework. Granted, all the girls in the school make other people do their homework. Mel is the only person who doesn't force Nancy to do her homework.
Anything else?
I'd better get going. Bye.
Later.
Yeah, Nancy should just, like, secretly record all these conversations and give it to the administration. She's on a first-name basis with the headmistress, apparently. So, that way, she can get all of the valedictorians in trouble. So I'm gonna sneak around in the middle of the night. Okay, somebody's saying, to be fair, the girls could probably do all the work, they just don't have time for it. So I'm gonna see what happens if I sneak out at night. Izzy's not here. Izzy's not here. Now let's see what happens when I try to break the cabinet open.
I saw that, Miss Sawyer. That little stunt is going to cost you 3 demerits. To your room, now!
Oh. Oh, and I get sent back to my room. Okay, well that's what happens. That's what happens if you try to break into the cabinet when Leela's not there. Paige catches you. Paige comes out of her room just to catch you. What a jerk. So the important thing is to put the key in the lock and see the story of 4. Nancy looks at this. She says, wow, that's an amazing photograph. I love it so much. I've never seen a photograph that amazing before in
Can't
my
we
life.
yet? There are still too many strange things going on here.
And then Nancy's gonna check this out.
This cornerstone looks different than it did in that book.
Let's see, how do I do this? Right-click and drag left or right to rotate the pieces around. So we want them to look the same as in that book. That's obviously not it. We need to get the correct sides. So, gonna get a 90-degree angle. That's what it was. You can do this, Nancy. There. I think that's it. So I think if we put one piece like that, we can get all the other pieces. Get the short ends. The shortest end of the piece touches a corner. There we go. That's it. So the shortest end of each piece touches a corner.
Well, hey, little guy. What's up?
Hi, squirrel.
What are you doing? Hey! Come back here!
Thieving squirrel!
He must have some kind of nest up there.
Yeah, thieving squirrel. So Rita Hallowell left behind a notebook full of... And we're getting a phone call from
Hello?
Dad.
Nancy, hi.
So phone
I
call
hadn't heard
full...
from you.
not
Just
phone
wondered how you were
call.
doing. You at the school?
A notebook full of
I sure am.
puzzles.
So how's it going?
It's going pretty badly.
Terrible. I can't figure out whether any of the girls I've met so far actually like me.
Of course they like you.
Oh, they
And
hate
even
me.
if they do like me, no one's going to commit to being my friend until they're sure about where I fit in around
They
here
hate
socially.
me.
They got a pecking order going, huh?
And it is brutal, like junior high on steroids.
Just be yourself and you'll do fine.
Be myself? Ned, I'm a detective. I'm pretty much here to spy on people. If they get wind of that...
Like I said, just lie through your teeth and you'll do fine. What about the case? Any luck tracking down the source of those mysterious notes?
They're being sent by someone who signs them as the Black Cat, complete with a paw print and scratch marks. And only valedictorian candidates have been getting them.
Think someone there has a grudge against brainy kids?
Or one of the brainy kids is trying to get rid of her competition.
Being valedictorian is that big a deal?
It's a very big deal. The valedictorian gets a college scholarship. Full ride, school of her choice.
Which, by the way, is crazy. So no matter what college you get to go to, no matter what college you want to go to, it's free. Waverly High School pays for it. Wow.
But how smart can these kids be if they're intimidated by a bunch of silly notes?
It's midterm study break. The kids who chose to stay at the school are cramming for tests and madly writing papers. The notes may be silly, but they're still distracting. And some of the accidents that have followed them have been pretty malicious.
Malicious, huh? You're not posing as a valedictorian, are you?
No, I'm not.
Good.
Although I am living on the same floor as they are.
You just had to throw that in, didn't you?
Sorry.
So what is your plan?
I'm going to search every inch of this place and question everybody I see until something or someone leads me to the Black Cat.
And in the process, you're going to be very, very careful.
Right.
Right.
Ned is such a warrior in this game. I think somebody just said, Ned is such a mom in this game. It's like, are you doing okay? Do you need help? Make sure to be careful, Nancy.
That's it for now.
Call again soon, okay?
You got it. Bye.
I don't know. It's very nice. I like Ned. So let's see. Now that we've seen that, we can see the puzzle. So now we know, hey, we need to actually do the music puzzle. We need to actually do the other puzzle, and the fine dining puzzle as well. So who do we want first? Do we want Mel, Leela, or Rachel? I don't think Rachel is a puzzle. I think we just go to Rachel and we get the book from her.
It's already open.
It's not locked.
What? Listen, I know you checked out a book on Victorian dining, but I was wondering if I could borrow it. I'm kind of into Victorian stuff.
Sorry, I need it for the paper I'm writing. But I'll tell you what, if you get my math notebook from Mel, I'll work on that project for a while, and you can borrow the Victorian book. I know Mel's just down the hall, but I'd rather not have to deal with her. Okay?
Sure. One math notebook coming up.
Great.
I'll stop hassling you now.
So long.
Okay, so we got a vote for Leela, so let's go to Leela.
Hey, what's going on?
Do you think I could borrow the old menu that you borrowed from the display case in the foyer?
Yeah, in fact, I got it right here. I needed it for this lame nutrition paper I had to write. I keep forgetting to put it back. But before I give it to you...
Let me guess. I have to beat you at a game.
Air hockey or scram? You get to pick.
Scram.
That's the spirit.
Scram is more fun.
Nailed it!
Oh, geez, she got the bullseye? Now I'm trying to, like, not get a bullseye. That makes this a bit more difficult. Okay. So, There.
I did it!
There.
Gosh, I'm good.
Why is Leela not going for the 25? What is wrong with you, Leela? Why are you not trying to stop me from getting high scores? Ah, I think I missed the 25. Okay, so she got to 25 here. So now we get to win. Oh, are all the 14s off the board? Okay, sorry, I'm an idiot.
Bingo!
Whoops. So now this actually might be an actual competition.
Oh yeah!
I don't know, we're in the low numbers. So we're at the point, you know, we're almost out of double digits. So we're at the point where, you know, just aim for triples as much as you can, but
yes,
our scores are rather low. Like getting a triple 1, that's 3. Okay, that's not much. Leela says, "Oh, I'm the best at sports," and she aims for anywhere besides the middle of the dartboard. Yeah.
I did it.
Poor Leela. Leela is very obsessed with games. It's just like Jane from Curse of Blackmoor Manor.
I did it!
Oh yeah!
Bingo!
Okay, I got the 10. I wasn't trying to get to 10. Now let's get the 25 out of the way. Yep. Okay, got the bigger ones off the board. Oh man, she got a triple 20. Okay.
All right!
It's easier when you're the blocker because you don't have to try to get the, you know, you're not trying to get any triples. You just need to get anywhere on that particular slice. So that makes it easier. You can just aim for the big empty spots. Done. And hopefully this means it's mathematically impossible for her to get back.
I did it!
Which one is 16? Is this 16? I think so. Good. Yeah, getting 14s is going to be pretty tough for her. 14, 13, and then 12. Oh, that was a 9. Oh, well. She's still going to have a really hard time breaking 300. Yep, that's it. She's basically gonna... No way she can win, right?
Nailed it!
7, 6, and then 5.
All right!
Missed.
Okay, we've won. Hooray! Air hockey is technically faster, but I like this game more.
Beat me.
And
There's the menu.
I'm better at this
Thank
game
you.
than air hockey anyway.
Need anything else?
It looks like Mel was framed for plagiarism by someone named Jacob Price.
Jacob? You're kidding me. Wow. Izzy's already got him doing her dirty work. That sure didn't take long.
So Jacob didn't have any kind of personal grudge against Mel?
Far as I know, they've never even met. No, he did it for Izzy. The two of them have probably been sneaking around behind my back for months.
I'd better get going.
Months.
Bye.
Yep, Leela's just has a ton of free time. That's Leela. So let's talk to Mel. We've got 2 things to talk to her about. I guess we could have solved the
How about
the dining
that?
puzzle.
This door's not locked.
Nancy's just so used to having locked doors, just like, it's locked, it's locked, it's locked. This one isn't locked? Oh my gosh!
Greetings once again.
I called Megan Vargas.
Yeah? How is she?
Not great. She really misses this place.
More likely she's concerned about falling behind in her schoolwork and not making valedictorian.
Well, luckily she's sick on break, so she's not missing any school.
You two are roommates, yet you don't seem to be friends. Why is that?
We're just not, that's all.
Although, I mean, being sick on vacation is the worst.
That book on music theory you checked out, could I take a look at it?
No problem. As long as you go get me some milk and a cookie from the snack shop. It's not that I'm too lazy to do it myself, it's just that...
You have a certain image to maintain.
And milk and cookies don't exactly enhance it.
Understood. I'll be back.
I like when Mel just gives you a little wink there. She's like, yeah, I'm keeping up my image.
Step right
It's like,
up.
I've
The
got
snack
this
shop is
goth
open.
look going on, so I don't want to mess with that.
I have got such a crush on Mr. Harris, I can't stand it.
You and every other girl at Waverly.
Order up.
Not every girl.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. Just the ones who take calculus.
He's cute, but he's not really what you'd call hot, you know?
Well, if she doesn't want him, I'll take him. I think he's a doll.
Uh-oh, more boyfriend drama.
Order up.
Yeah, it's like, Mel, I know this guy named Henry. He's pretty cool. Henry Bolet. He's looking for a girlfriend. His last girlfriend was really awful. You should go out with him. Actually, I think Mel's probably...
Come get your order.
I wouldn't say Mel's too cool for the boyfriend stuff, but she clearly doesn't want to get involved in any of that boyfriend drama. So I think she's smart enough to just stay away from the boyfriend drama. I think that's why
Order's ready.
she's just not, she doesn't appear to have any concern with this boyfriend stuff, which is sad. High school Michael is crying. All the cool girls he likes just don't care.
There. All done.
Yes, that definitely sounded like Savannah Woodham. That's probably Savannah Woodham's voice actress. So Savannah apparently goes to Waverly Academy now. Huh, what do you know? Oh, yes, I want a bagel. That would be delicious.
Come on in.
You've got my snack. Awesome.
Here you go.
Perfect, thanks. All yours. What else is going on?
Was the date on your term paper the date that you turned it in?
Yeah? Why?
Because the paper you supposedly plagiarized wasn't online until the next day. Someone must have gotten a hold of your paper, copied it, and posted it in an attempt to make you look like a plagiarist.
So all the headmistress has to do is check the dates and I'm in the clear. Oh my gosh, Becca, thank you. Thank you. So who posted it? Who tried to frame me?
I don't know for sure, but it kind of looks like Izzy may have been involved.
What a surprise. Hey, I got something a newbie like you might like to read. Has some interesting information about Waverly.
Thanks.
You can keep it. I know everything I want to know about this place.
So, as I said,
Anything else going on?
we get that for doing the plagiarism thing. It's about the trophy cup. But you don't have to do that in order to beat the game.
I need to get Rachel's math notebook from you.
Sure. Soon as I remember where I put it. Nuts, I left it in the library.
That's all right. I can go get it.
Why do you want her math notebook?
Well, actually, Rachel,
She wants it, but she didn't want to ask me for it in person.
Well, maybe she's scared of you. You intimidate her with your giant hair and your cello. Have you hit somebody with your cello before?
It's almost like she's afraid of you.
I don't treat her any differently than I treat practically everyone else around here. In other words, for the most part, I totally ignore her. I don't know what her problem is.
I mean, that cello could be a dangerous weapon, although I'm more concerned about Mel poking people in the eye with her cello bow.
I'll quit bugging you.
Door's always open.
Of course, the bows in her hair are also deadly weapons. Rachel's intimidated by people who don't eat cookies and milk. Obviously that's it.
Something tells me I don't see Rachel's math book anywhere because it wound up in here.
Okay, so the solution to this was 2641. And we'll give that back to Rachel when we have the chance. Let's do these two puzzles. Wait. We don't have that thing from Rachel, right? Let's do the math puzzle then. We'll visit Rachel and then do do that puzzle. Okay, so first we want to play these keys. We're just playing the keys that are... I did that wrong. The keys that are listed on those lampshades. And then we play... Hopefully I've got this correct, and it's not the case that you have to play one particular half of the piano before playing the other half of the piano, because that would be kind of a pain. So B4, C5, G4, and then C4, middle C. Yay! That gives us a token. Hooray, we solved that puzzle. Great, now let's get that book to Mel so we can solve the other one.
It's already open.
I'm here.
Not to Mel, we'll get the book to Rachel.
You've got my math notebook. Fab. I'll take that.
What do you have against Mel?
Nothing. She's one of the few girls around here I actually kind of like.
But before you said you didn't want to deal with her.
You misunderstood. I meant I didn't have time to deal with her because of these stupid papers I have to write. Anyway, the book's all yours. Go ahead and take it. I gotta get back to work here. I'll see you later.
It's kind of amazing, yes, that the Mel plagiarism thing is actually a thing. Like, you think one of the teachers would be smart enough to realize, the dates don't match. They needed a high schooler to tell them, oh, by the way, the dates... The paper she copied was written several days later. Yeah.
Looks like I need a key.
So this was the random key inside the closet, unless I'm mistaken. And, I guess I can put the menu back if I wanted to be nice. Which one is the menu? I don't know. These are all pieces of paper that I can look at. Let's not do it then. So the menu tells us the order in which to pull these various things. I find it extremely strange that they made a placard just to say who checked it out. I know when I go to the library, they do not put a placard in the library's place saying, this book was checked out to Mr. Gray. So pulling all those in the correct order gives us that. What is next in your book, Miss Hallowell? That's a lot. No, we're actually going to skip ahead to nighttime. Wow, we're getting a lot of messages. We have to skip ahead to nighttime in order to break into the classroom. Otherwise, the classroom has one of these puzzles for us. So let's check Nancy's phone.
Izzy sounds a tad upset.
So check out the
Wow,
new gal pals.
Izzy yucking it up with Corrine? This is an interesting turn of events.
So that's Izzy and Corrine, obviously not photoshopped. That's clearly the two of them being best buddies.
What's up, Rumi? Did you get the text message with a picture of you and Izzy attached?
Oh my gosh, was that not too cool? Me just sitting there chilling with my BFF Izzy Romero. How awesome can you get?
It was awesome, all right. But was it real?
What, the picture? Of course it was real. All this black cat stuff has brought her and me closer together. It's united us against a common enemy. Am I angry the whole school thinks we're suddenly best buds? Of course not. Sure, Izzy might feel a little annoyed by all this attention, but if she does, tough. Welcome to my world, Queenie.
I'll let you get back to your paper.
Later.
Well, like I said, we're gonna skip ahead to nighttime.
What was that?
And Nancy gets woken up in the middle of the night. Anyway, yeah, Kareem was totally insulting Izzy a couple of minutes ago. And by a couple of minutes ago, I mean like 2 minutes ago. Well, okay,
What
fine.
I need is an expert tree climber to show me the best way up this thing.
Okay, 40. So we need to click on the branches in the correct order. If you don't, you die.
What I need is an expert tree climber to show me the best way up this thing.
So I've got a picture of the correct solution here, which is good because there's apparently no way I can solve this puzzle on my own. So there are 3 rounds to the puzzle. 3 rounds. And if you're climbing on junior mode, it's slightly different. They went to all the trouble of animating the squirrel differently depending on which gameplay mode you're working on. That's a nice touch. So we're just assuming that all the other branches are just broken and dead. The squirrel only knows the ones that are strong enough to support Nancy's weight. Ooh, this is rough. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, and then done. So we got another token, and we see this scary downstairs area. It's creepy, weird. They're all dressed up in cloaks. In the middle of the night, is it Ethel and Jane from Blackmore Manor doing a secret society? Nobody noticed Nancy climbing the tree above them? So I'm gonna break into the library here. I guess Corinne's in that bed, just sleeping or something. I'm not breaking into the library, I'm breaking into the classroom. Using the student ID card. If you try doing this in the middle of the day, you get caught by Paige and she yells at you. Thanks, Paige. So we needed a picture of the United States of America. I think this picture should be good. And according to Rita's puzzle, we can't fully solve this puzzle yet, but according to Rita's puzzle in her book, we press these 4.
Oh no, what have I done?
I have destroyed the entire country. I'm a terrible, terrible person. So we need to put all these things back, but a couple of, well, just one. One is missing. Let's see, so we need to start with the states that are on the outside. Washington is the one state which is in great condition. Thank you, Washington. Texas is pretty easy. That's the big one. Virginia is somewhere here. Oh, come on. Really? Okay. That should have counted. Wisconsin. It can be kind of tough to get all these states. And by that I mean it's ridiculously tough. Okay, let's get Maine. I know Maine's in the upper left corner. Oh, yeah, New York's around here too. I don't think New Mexico, we can get New Mexico. Yeah, there we go, New Mexico. And then we're gonna have Arizona. Let's see, Illinois is right underneath. Oh, come on, Illinois doesn't fit yet? Like I said, we need to get the outside places before we can get some of the inside ones. Let's see, Kansas. Maryland is somewhere here. There we go. Kind of wish we could zoom in on these ones, huh? Oh yeah, Louisiana's, that's an easy outside one. Kentucky's around there. Of course, now Nancy's fingerprints are all over all the states. Yes. Yes, they are. Where's Missouri? Missouri's somewhere here. Yep. Dakotas are somewhere in this area. There's Pennsylvania. Carolinas are coastal states. Wyoming's right here. Come on, Wyoming. Ah! Wyoming! And then Idaho. Montana's going to go in that space above it. Oh, come on. I was somewhere in this group. There we go. Mississippi is another coastal state. You can obviously tell, I mean, even if you knew absolutely nothing about the United States, you could kind of tell what side of the country has more people in it, just because all the states on the right-hand side, you'll notice, are really, really tiny, and then all the states on the left are humongous. It's partially because the ones on the right were made first. Now we can get Virginia. And obviously West Virginia is west of Virginia. Are you finally going to let me put Illinois in place yet? Illinois is there? Okay. South Dakota. Indiana's right next to it. Tennessee goes there. Yeah, other than, like, California and Arizona, these states, these are pretty much empty. Texas has got a lot of people in it, but Texas, as you can see, is huge. Yeah, and what is it? It's like, okay, this spot in California, this tiny spot, has more people than this spot in the country. It's kind of crazy. East Connecticut. Here's Alabama, and here's Delaware. Where does Delaware go?
It looks like a piece is missing.
So, one piece is missing. It's Oklahoma, the greatest piece of all. It's Oklahoma, and we're gonna find it right here. Well, actually, we're gonna find it as soon as Nancy goes to sleep. I'm not gonna call somebody. Let's go. Let's wake up at 9.
Time to get up already? Nuts. There goes my phone.
So I feel like Oklahoma's missing because the next game in the series takes place in Oklahoma, so it's a cute little...
Wait a second. What's this?
Cute little way to tell players, oh, by the way, Oklahoma's next game.
Looks like Danielle did get a second note from the Black Cat.
Isn't Oklahoma the next game? It's Trail of the Twisters. Yeah, anyway, Trail of the Twister takes place in Oklahoma, so that's probably why Oklahoma's there. So, let's just do the same thing. Let's just skip ahead.
What was that?
Everything's alright. Just go back to sleep. Anyone who leaves her room gets 5 demerits.
Trail of the Foreshadowing Twister. Yeah, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. Oh, wait. I got demerits for not doing Snacks Jack duty. Oh, darn. I meant to set my clock for, like, 2 in the morning, so I can sneak out again. So do we ever find out who screamed? I don't think so. So now that I have Oklahoma, I can fix the map of the United States. Oh, I have to break in again. Here you go, Oklahoma. And that gives me the final... Maybe not the final, but it gives me one of the final things. The Starburst token. Do I have 4?
That's Rachel. What's she up to? I should probably find out.
I have all 4 tokens. Never mind. Those are all 4 tokens. Fantastic. So we're going to break into Rachel's room. Rachel's sneaking food. Very suspicious, so Nancy's going to see what's going on. A hidden passageway. Oh my. So let's see. This is a puzzle where we want to touch every single star. Oh, but I got myself stuck. So, it's gotta be something like this then. Around like this, and down like this. There are multiple solutions to the puzzle.
Oh my gosh! There's 2 of you?
What?
Please don't tell.
You mean you both go to school here, but everyone thinks just one of you does? Including the administration?
But we're not hurting anyone. I mean, it's not like anyone else was going to use this room or eat these leftovers. We've been doing this for years, Becca. If we were doing any harm, we would have been found out by now. Our mother's dead, and our father was clueless when it came to raising 2 girls by himself. We were afraid that unless we somehow went off to boarding school, we'd wind up in foster homes. So we applied for scholarships all over the place, but this was the only one we got. So we decided to share it. And we've only got 1 more semester. Just 1. We're so close. Please don't tell, Becca. Please.
Wow, this is amazing. Okay, I won't tell. And don't worry, I'm pretty good with secrets.
Thank you.
I just can't believe I'm the only one who knows.
Actually, you're not. Kim! Someone else found out and blackmailed us into leaving those black cat notes for other people.
You too are the Black Cat?
No, we just make the notes and deliver them to whomever the real Black Cat tells us to. What are you doing? If she tells they're gonna kick us out anyway, Rachel, she may as well know everything. Maybe she'll even help us.
So you're Rachel and you're Kim?
Right.
How does this blackmailer Black Cat person communicate with you?
Email. Each time is from a different address. We have no idea who's sending them.
Well, I guess I could kind of, play detective and try to find out who it is.
That would be so cool. Then we'd know something that person doesn't want anyone to find out. A stalemate. Yes! In the meantime, my sister needs to finish her dinner and you should go. Nobody cares if one of us isn't around, but if the new girl suddenly disappears...
I understand. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see one of you guys tomorrow. Night.
So it's Rachel and Kim. Technically, they both only have half an education. That is correct. I should have more messages. Hold on a second. Here, let me close my phone and then read my messages. So yeah, Rachel and Kim are both behind, even though there's two people doing the work.
What's up, Rumi?
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Hasta whatever.
And she's got a violin. How does she play the violin without getting
Hey,
caught?
guess who
I'm
just
not
got
sure.
a note from the Black Cat?
Congratulations. Just don't go all Danielle on me, okay? Stay away from closets.
Don't worry.
Yeah, the twins are both really good at the twin switch thing. So let's see. We've got a couple things we need to do. First, I need to find that book. I'm supposed to get a message about that book. Wow, it is snowing. It is snowing very badly. I don't think the game is going to let me continue until I get the book. I could try to solve the puzzle now. Let's see if I can. So in this downstairs area, that key got thrown at Nancy from the snack shop.
It's too dark in here. I can't see a thing.
I can't see anything. It's too snowy. It leads to this downstairs area, and we're gonna put these 4 tokens in a specific spot. So let's see if this works. The gorilla. The bug goes here. The raven goes here, and the cat goes here. Yep, okay, so the game's not accepting that solution because I do not have the Edgar Allan Poe book.
Still have to do that. Still have to do that.
Nancy's footprints.
They're still gossiping about me.
That's not very nice, and it's also highly inaccurate. That is not the reason why I left France. I live in a snow globe, definitely. Whew, very snowy.
Hey, I'm a little busy right now, okay?
Because of that picture of you and Corrine?
There was no picture of me and Corrine. Somebody obviously used a computer and pasted a couple photos together.
Yep.
So you never hang out with Corrine?
Are you kidding? Never! Never, ever, ever! Anyway, I gotta do some damage control, so leave, okay? The sooner I figure out where the pictures used in that composite came from, the sooner I can salvage my reputation. I'll see ya. Can't talk now.
Alright, so we need to ask somebody about the Edgar Allan Poe book in order to trigger this. Yeah, Izzy just cannot believe. What?
It's
No!
open.
Someone didn't lock their
Never hang
door.
out with Corrine.
What's the word?
I found your barrette.
Great. Hey, thanks. I don't know why I bother with these things. They're always falling out of my hair.
I know. This one fell out of your hair at that cloak and dagger meeting you were at last night.
What meeting? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was watching, Mel, from up in the oak tree. I saw you.
I'm not going to tell you anything, so whatever you think you saw, just forget it.
So it's okay if I text everybody about what I think I saw? Mel, look, whatever you tell me will go no further than this room. I promise. I'm not looking for something to gossip about. I just want to know what's going on with you, that's all.
What you saw was a meeting of the Blackwood Society. It's a secret club that someone at Waverly started a couple of years after the school was founded. Only 7 girls a year get chosen to be members.
What does the Blackwood Society do?
We just meet. There's no talking or socializing. We literally just stand around for about 20 minutes and chant. It's more like a tradition, one that keeps going even though everybody's forgotten how and why it started. Everything's totally anonymous. Everyone wears a black cloak, except for the leader. Hers is light blue, and no one ever talks. They just whisper, so you can't tell who anyone is. About once a month, I'll get a note or a text saying there's a meeting that night.
What happens if you don't want to be a member?
I have no idea. Look, to me belonging to the Blackwood Society is cool. Not because it's secret and exclusive and all that, but because I like being part of something that someone a long time ago, for whatever reason, thought was important. I like not knowing what the chant means, and I accept all the secrecy and anonymity, because by doing so, I get to be part of a tradition that's more than a century old. I'm sure some girls belong because they're too intimidated to quit, but I belong because the unknown is something I've always felt drawn to. Anyway, that's it. That's all you're going to get me to say on the matter.
Do you think there's any connection between the Blackwood Society and all this black cat stuff?
I meant what I said before. Blackwood Society? Never heard of it.
I'd better get going.
Drop in any time.
Yep, so Mel's part of a weird secret society. It's just weird. So when am I getting get my text message? No, we had to do that. Learn about the Blackwood Society first, and maybe we have to ask Leela
Hey, what's going on?
about the missing book.
Any idea what happened to the book of post stories that's missing from the library?
I sure don't have it. Mel, our resident goth girl, she probably does. That freak's probably working on a way to bring him back from the dead so he can autograph it.
I'd better get going.
Okie dokie.
It is kind of weird, that creepy society. So they just chant strange things. And let's submit these pictures just to see which one Rachel likes. About us. Why Waverly? I'll be interested in seeing if she likes the one with Oklahoma.
How's it going?
Not.
The Missing Book of Stories by Edgar Allan Poe. Do you by any chance know where it is?
No. No offense, but some of the questions you ask are kind of strange.
Is it true you just got a second note from the Black Cat?
No, I'm pretty sure the note I got was from Leela. It was a lame attempt to get even with me for stealing her stupid boyfriend.
May I see it?
Sorry, I did the same thing to it that I did to the first note. Burned it.
I'll catch you later.
See ya.
And there we go. That's triggered the Edgar Allan Poe book. Apparently we need just to ask multiple people about the Edgar Allan Poe book. And I want to see which picture Rachel likes. Oh, one's a duplicate. Okay. So either one works. The game accepts either one, whether Oklahoma is there or not. Well, that's nice. So that text message said, hey, you're looking for the Edgar Allan Poe book? It's inside Izzy's room. Where did Izzy burn it? In the magical fire. Oh, we need the key to open this. Izzy's terrible photo of herself. The lighting is just all wrong. But we've got the key there. So, we're gonna use the key here.
This is the cloak the leader of the Blackwood Society was wearing.
Aha! Yeah, so now we know Izzy is the leader of the top secret society. Gotta love how they've evenly got their room split up. It's like, I'm on this half, you're on this half.
This is the book that's missing from the library. If I return it, I'll get credit points.
But if I look at it, I will solve the puzzle. That's more important. But I like getting credit points too. Getting credit points is good too. So here's the guy everybody's been fighting over. This Jacob. This is Jacob. Heart. So Leela and Izzy, have been fighting over this guy all year long. He's the source of the drama. He's the one who framed Mel. Wow.
Sorry, I don't want to be disturbed right now.
I like how everybody seems to disagree about Jacob. Some people think he's a great catch. Other people think he is so hideous and not worth the fighting. Hey Rachel. Hey Layla. Nice to see ya. Ooh, is that your roommate? I like her too. Well, I like everyone. No need to get mad at me. Oh no! Okay, so let's do this again. Gorilla. Raven. Let's see, cat and bug. Let's see, I did take a look at this. I don't think I did this incorrectly. Raven. Gorilla. Oh, cat and bug. Mix up the cat and the bug.
This must be the photo of Rita Hollowell and her cat that Rachel was hoping I'd find. I need to take a picture of this so I can upload it to the website along with the other icon photos. Rachel is going to be thrilled.
She's gonna love it. So that's gonna be the final Rachel picture, and while we're in the library uploading that, let's confront Izzy. Izzy, let's see, we'll confront Izzy later. Let's get this photo uploaded first.
How's it going?
Seeing as you're the leader of the Blackwood Society, I need you to tell me something.
All right, who blabbed?
Look, that's not important. I just need to hear that chant you guys repeat, word for word. The reason why is very complicated, but I promise you, whatever you tell me, I won't repeat it to anyone, ever.
What's in it for me?
Nothing.
Dude, I sure hope you don't intend to go into politics, 'cause you'd stink at it.
I'll owe you one. How's that?
I'll say it once, and that's all. 3 is fine, but 5 is more. Even 19 defeats 4. Should just 7 become lore, at least 2 will find the door. You owe me big.
Nancy is so terrible. I like how she's trying to blackmail Izzy, and then all of a sudden, oops, I owe you a favor, Izzy.
What does the chant mean?
I have no idea. It's been passed down verbatim since the school and the society was founded. That's absolutely all I know about it. Everything is secret. Like that cloak? I got a text telling me to go to a certain spot, and when I did, there was the blue cloak, along with a note saying I was to choose 7 new members and in the spring, a new leader. Everyone takes a vow of secrecy. Everyone thinks if they break it, they'll be cursed or something.
You believe that?
No harm in hedging your bets. And since you're in on the secret now too, you should probably do the same. Well, now that conversation's over, forever, what else is going on?
Nothing.
I've harassed you enough.
Pop in anytime.
Yeah, 3 is fine, but 5 is more. More than 3. Yep, but even 19 defeats 4. The chant is just this giant word salad. Yeah, and she doesn't at all suspect that Nancy broke into her room. Maybe Nancy found out another way. So people are wondering, whoa, hold on a second. So why is Mel in the secret society? Why would Izzy pick Mel to be in the society? Notice that Izzy said she gets to pick 7 new members. So Mel was probably a member last year and just continuing on this year as a result.
It's not locked.
That's my guess. I could be wrong. It didn't look like there were a bunch of people there. How many people were in that meeting? I'd have to go back and check, but were there exactly 7? Of course, it is break, so some people could be gone for break.
Becca, hey, you finished the icon pictures. You even found that picture of Hollowell and her cat. Great job. There's just one more.
And she does say who blabbed, like she knows there's somebody else who knows that she's the leader. Is that possible? I guess it could be.
Thing I need you to do, and then you'll be done with me. us.
What is it?
One of my web pages has to include the essay Corrine wrote that won the English department's coveted Pen to Paper award. So get a copy of it from her and upload it to the site, and that'll be that. Any idea who the real Black Cat is yet?
No, but don't worry, I'm working on it.
My sister says I shouldn't get my hopes up, but I can't help it.
Okay, someone says it looks like there are 7 people at the meeting. Okay.
Would you happen to know anything about the official blueprints of the school that are missing from the library?
They're missing?
So you've seen them?
That's how I knew this room connected to the attic, but I don't have them and I have no idea who does.
Somebody stole them. Oh, great. Now we're going to find out about this test.
That test you flunked. What happened?
See, my sister attends some classes and I attend others. AP Chemistry was one of hers. So one day she got sick, and to avoid her getting an absence demerit, I went in her place. And naturally, that was the day the teacher decided to surprise the class with a test. Needless to say, I failed miserably.
Yeah, so that's the reason why that's the reason why Rachel is so far behind everybody else, even though she's got 2 people doing all the work.
Now that I've seen you and your sister together, I'm pretty sure I can tell you apart.
That's impossible! We're exactly the same, right down to our handwriting. No one can tell us apart.
No, you tuck your hair behind your ear and your sister doesn't.
You're Kim, aren't you?
You're right, I'm Kim. Can't fool you. I've got to get back to work.
Okay, so there are exactly 7 people there, including Izzy. I don't know why I'm focusing on how many people are at the meeting. It's clearly not that important, but we are sort of at the end of the game now. Yeah, it feels bad. Rachel and Kim are both getting half an education. And what's Kim going to do? Rachel graduated from high school, but Kim didn't. Kim doesn't have a degree.
Uh-oh. Now what's happened?
It's kind of rough. Okay, messages. And I got a credit for fixing the school website. Well, I can get credits for putting the book
What's
back,
up, Rumi?
too.
For the web page I'm helping Rachel put up, I need to get the essay you wrote that won the Pen to Paper award.
Oh yeah, Rachel mentioned that. I didn't think my paper was that great, but for some reason the entire faculty went totally gaga over it. I'll copy it onto a flash drive for you. But while I do that, would you do me a favor?
Sure, I guess.
I'm absolutely starving, and since you're snack shop boss, how about getting me a toasted bagel with cheese, an apple, some juice, and a candy bar, okay? Soon as you do, I'll give you the essay.
You got it.
Excellent.
Everybody's saying I got the twins wrong. That was obviously Rachel and not Kim. I'm not sure. In the scene where Rachel was talking to Kim, Rachel yelled at Kim, and then Kim tucked her hair behind her ear, right? At the end of the scene?
Guess who just got a second note from the Black Cat?
Ooh, you're in for it.
Maybe I'm just really, really terrible. I don't know. I thought Kim was the one who tucked her hair behind her ear, but that sounded like Rachel being very sarcastic. It's like, oh yeah, I'm totally Kim.
Attention, everyone. As of now, the snack shop is open.
So what did they do before they found
A
out?
teacher order. I've got to get this one done fast. If I'm fast enough, I can earn a credit. Too slow, and I'll get a demerit.
Okay. I've got to do this. So people are confirming Kim is the one who normally tucks her hair behind her ear, but this particular time, it was Rachel who tucked her hair behind the ear just to mess with me. Thanks, Rachel.
Do-overs.
Wow, I messed that up. I could have sworn I got that perfect. So, tomatoes, lettuce, meat, tomatoes. 1, 2, 3.
I better do that over.
You know what? Forget this puzzle. Oh, I forgot. I didn't see there were other stuff. That's how I messed up. What are you, an idiot sandwich? Apparently.
I need to pick up the pace.
Whatever.
Step right
I
up.
didn't
The
need to do
snack
that
shop is
puzzle
open.
anyway.
I just heard that Ms. Lambert asked Mr. Harris out for coffee.
And I just heard he turned her down.
Oh, no!
All I said was she should try using brown mascara instead of black, and she totally wigged out.
So this is a toasted bagel here. On the next order.
Order up!
Toasted bagel, cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, tomatoes. So if you do say that it's Rachel, Rachel will just say, "Oh, you just guessed," and then Nancy explains the hair tucking thing.
Food's ready!
Tomatoes, cheese. This is so bad, it just takes a while.
Order up!
So this is gonna be bread with tomatoes, lettuce, and cheese. With an apple, and a cookie, and juice. The other one is a toasted bagel with cheese. This is Corinne's order.
Do-overs!
A chocolate bar, an apple, and juice.
Food's ready!
So what did I get wrong here? That was supposed to be bread, not bagels. Okay.
There. All done.
Okay. All done. Let's get your food. Here's your food. Ah.
Yay! You've got my snack.
Yep. Enjoy.
Thank you. That is so good. Here, keep it as long as you want. The essay is the only thing on there.
Great. Thanks.
Anything else?
I've bugged you enough. See ya.
Later.
Later, Gator. So I need to upload this to the website. So that was here. And it's a fancy essay on Edgar Allan
When it comes to
Poe.
Mr. Poe and maybe Miss, or should I say Nurse Hollowell, looks like Corinne's a bit of an expert.
Corinne is the expert on Nurse Hallowell. So when we go to Corinne, Corinne's not there.
Corinne, you here? Guess not.
And she has this note. This is how she hacked Izzy's computer. And she's got the cellar. Oh no. Well, let's talk to Izzy about the dead computer. Might as well. Izzy's right here. Now, where could Corinne be? She left a note that said
favor you owe me,
cellar.
you can return it right now by finding out what happened to my term paper. It's not on my computer anymore.
When did you discover that?
When I got back from breakfast, I turned my computer on and nothing was there. It's like my whole hard drive's been erased. 4 weeks of research and writing are just gone. I'm gonna have to start all over and turn it in late, which means no A for the course and no... Somebody deliberately did this to me, and I want to know who, so you find out. Until you do, just leave me alone.
I figured out it was Corinne.
Sorry, I'm busy.
But I
Can't talk now.
I figured out it was Corinne. Okay, fine. I'm not going to talk to you about it. Fine. Poor Izzy.
What is that noise? Sounds like it's coming from the other side of the wall.
Oh no. And these are the plans.
That's interesting. The old set of blueprints shows a tiny room behind the furnace which isn't on the modern blueprints. And the modern blueprint includes a drawing of the furnace and a bunch of numbered valves. Dupin? I've seen that name before in Hollowell's journal.
Okay, so let's do this. We need to pull them in the order indicated by Rita's thing. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this oh, by the way, that was snow just blocking the exit, so we can't escape. The only way we can go out is forward to the prize.
What are you doing here?
Apparently the same thing you are. Looking for the treasure Rita Hollowell hid. Is that it? What is it? An old manuscript?
By Edgar Allan Poe. Never published. He told her where it was when he was on his deathbed. When he died, she took it and ran off so Rufus Griswold wouldn't end up with it. At least I think that's what happened.
You found all that out while you were researching that paper?
When I do research, I do research. Although, truth be told, all I knew with relative certainty is that she'd hidden something in this building. I wasn't sure where.
Which is why you became the Black Cat.
I'm not the Black Cat. I didn't leave those notes.
No, you blackmailed someone else into doing that for you. 2 someones, actually.
You're pretty smart. The question is, are you smart enough to live to tell the tale? I don't think so.
So she steals the book and basically escapes out the door. Oh no, and guess what? There's an evil trap. A death trap. Too bad Corrine didn't activate this death trap because why do I need to get attacked by the death trap? I'm the hero, I'm not the villain. So this puzzle, you need to put all 4 things in the proper order. It's basically just a guessing game, I think. So the proper order is 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Yep, and this is definitely just like the Edgar Allan Poe story, The Pit and the Pendulum, where there's a giant pendulum about to kill someone. Okay, so I solved the puzzle. Now the pendulum will not kill me. That's fantastic. And we can chase after the evil Corrine.
No, forget it. You're not going anywhere till you tell me what the heck is going on.
Come on, Mel. It's too long a story. I need to go.
You just entered my room through the wall. I want an explanation.
I'll explain later. Now let me past.
Stay right there, Mel.
You too? What is this?
Well, for Corrine, it's over. Because of all the meticulous research she'd done, Corrine knew Rita Hollowell had hidden something written by Poe somewhere in Ramsey Hall. But without the clues that my investigation eventually uncovered, her only hope of finding it was by searching the entire building. And she couldn't do that unless most, if not all of its occupants spent midterm break elsewhere, leaving their rooms unoccupied. So, she resurrected an old Waverly legend and attempted to frighten her classmates away with notes from the Black Cat, followed by well-timed accidents. And, having stumbled upon Rachel and Kim's secret months before, she blackmailed them into writing and delivering the notes for her, so that if anything went wrong, they would take the blame. But thanks to me and to Mel, who wouldn't even let me out of her room until I told her everything, Corrine got the blame and was promptly expelled. Which is kind of too bad. She would no doubt have graduated at the top of her class if her greed, guile, and subconscious desire to retaliate against her classmates hadn't gotten the best of her. But some good did result from all this. For one thing, Megan's parents dropped their threatened lawsuit and allowed her to return to school. Fully recovered from her allergic reaction, she threw herself into her studies with a vengeance. Now, with Corrine out of the picture, the valedictorian contest has turned into an academic knockdown dragout between Izzy, Leela, Mel, and Megan, which is a good thing. Not pretty, but good. Anyway, as for Rachel and Kim, Corrine made sure they got expelled too. But when some of Waverly's more influential alumni heard what had happened, they insisted the twins be unexpelled, and even paid their tuition and board for the rest of the year. They contended that the audacious fraud Rachel and Kim had perpetrated stemmed from their determination to get a good education, and hence should be rewarded, not punished. And you know, I have the feeling Rita Hollowell, and maybe even her idol Mr. Poe, who is pretty darn good at making fiction seem like fact himself, would have very much agreed.
In Mel's art history paper, what did she write about? Mount Kilimanjaro? Now let's go with Rainier. Ah, I got it wrong. So the only thing I did was check my phone when I got gossips. Yeah, oh well. The alumni were so impressed by their lies, they decided to give them a free pass on it. Woo!
I don't know about you, but tornadoes have always fascinated me. So when I'm told a team of tornado chasers down in Oklahoma is having strange, sometimes life-threatening problems with its equipment, and I'm asked to join the team so I can try to figure out why, I immediately say yes. But once I arrive in Tornado Alley, I quickly discover that a line of storms severe enough to spawn a record-breaking string of twisters is not my biggest problem. I must also survive the diabolical actions of a teammate bent on sabotage. Join me as I learn firsthand which is more dangerous, Mother Nature or human nature. In my next adventure,
it's
Trail of the Twister.
It's a very scary twister. Why would you even try to mess with that tornado? It's very, very scary. So, this is a happy game. So, we get to see all the awkward photos. I like it. Yeah, I'll just sit here and watch all the awkward photos. I like this game. I like all the characters. The puzzles are okay too. You know, Kareen's like three-dimensional puzzle. I was not very good at that one. But it's you know, and they also managed to get some scary stuff in with the secret society and such. The plot twist of Rachel having a twin sister, that was amazing. I did not see that one coming. So that was a huge surprise. I do wish we found out who became the valedictorian. We don't find out who becomes the valedictorian. One of them had to have won. We just don't know who. The music was pretty good too, yeah. Well, Mel's the only one who doesn't force Nancy to do her homework, so maybe Mel is the valedictorian? That would be a weird reasoning. I don't think it should be Rachel. It seems like it would be unfair if it was Rachel because there's two of her. Everybody knows she kind of cheated on that now. It could be Megan. Megan comes out of nowhere and wins. Yes! Go Megan! Paige gets to be valedictorian. Well, that's not very fair. Paige is the valedictorian. Well, here are the bloopers. Let's see the bloopers.
The Waverly Academy founders. Ooh, what a stuffy group. Hey!
Ow!
The black cat strikes again.
Izzy.
We all tried, but none of us were ever able to snatch the pebble from her hand. Now, should I put this in the oops pile or the I'm so very sorry pile? Ah, the elusive, eyes closed, blurry snapshot. Many photographers spend years perfecting this technique, but to some of us it just comes naturally. The setting on my flash might be just a little too strong. I must have been going through an abstract phase at the time. Play us off, graduation cat.